Hi guys, Laura here. I'm here today to do my August read, and in a separate video a little bit later tonight, I'll be putting up my September books that I plan to read. The first book that I read in August was City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. This is the last book in the Mortal Instruments series. I loved it! I gave it 5 stars. I thought the way she crafted the ending was beautiful and eloquent and sad and heartbreaking all at the same exact time. This cover is gorgeous, isn't it? But I will do one caveat to this. If you have not read The Infernal Devices and you do not plan on reading The Dark Artifices and you are just a Mortal Instruments fan, I think it might be a little bit of a letdown because she uses those elements a lot. So it could be seen as it takes away from the original series, but I really liked it and I really loved the conclusion and I cannot wait for to see what she does in the Dark Artifices series. Um, but yeah, I gave it 5 stars for fans of everything that Cassandra Clare wrote. If you're a fan of everything she wrote, 4 stars if you're just a Mortal Instruments fan. But if I'm wrong, let me know. That's how I kind of feel about it. The next book I read was also a conclusion to the series, and it was Black Heart by Holly Brack, which is the third book in the Curseworker series. Again, I really like this book. I gave it 5 stars. It was a great conclusion to a series, and it really made you think about like who's evil, who's good, who's evil. If there is really a thing, is there just shades of gray in this world? I really like this book because it was the whole series actually. It was a little bit more urban, a little bit more intense and rough, and I like that. And it really showcased a strong male character in a society where strong males don't really happen, strong females do. So yeah, I really liked it, and I'm very excited to see what future books I can get my hands on by Holly Black. As you'll see in my September to be read, I plan on reading The Iron Trial, which she co-wrote with Cassandra Clare, which I'm very excited to. And shockingly, it has a male in the lead. Yay! The next book I read was Bloodlines by Rochelle Mead. I really did like this book. I gave it 4 stars. The only reason I gave it 4 stars because I really thought a lot of the book was very predictable and I could see where I was going. But I really like learning about the new characters, really seeing about the new world. For anyone that doesn't know, this is the sequel series to the Vampire Academy series. Follows a few different characters. Most of them turn out to be my favorites. Like, I love Sydney, I love Eddie, I love Jill. So I really liked it. I just thought some of the aspects were really predictable and I would have liked it to be a little bit more original. But other than that, I really liked it and I was very excited to see where the Golden Lily went. The Golden Lily is the second book in the Bloodline series by Rochelle Mead. Again, I gave this book 4 stars. It was still a little bit predictable, and there was a lot of discussion and a lot of talking and not enough action. The end brought a lot of action, and I liked that. And I liked how it really bumped up the romance at the end, but it still was a little bit predictable, so I gave this book 4 stars. But I was still very excited to see where the Indigo spell went. The next book I read, getting off of the Bloodlines topic, was If I Stay by Gail Forman. I wanted to read this in preparation for the movie that came out at the end of August. I will be doing my movie review, so keep a nose out. It will be out shortly. Someone asked me to do it, so I will do it. I really like this book. I gave it 4 stars. It was lovely. It was a little bit short, and right when I really got into the story, it kind of ended. But if you read the book, you'll know why the end came so abruptly, because we found out what happened to Mia. But it was a very interesting way to tell a story. It was a little bit hard to connect with me at points, which is why I gave it 4 stars. But again, a very, very solid book, and I was really excited to go see the movie. Now, the next book I read was The Indigo Spell by Rochelle Mead. Now, The Indigo Spell was where the series really picked up for me. I thought there was a lot more action. I thought the plot was really intriguing and interesting and different. I like the interesting connection of the worlds. I liked how Sydney was really starting to develop as a character, as well as her relationship with her love interest. It was a really good book, and the end really, really shocked me. I bet you guys are all wondering where my thoughts about Bloodlines are. I'm getting to it. I'm going to do a non-spoiler review of the first 5 books once I finish reading Fireheart, and then I'm going to do a spoiler discussion of the first 5 books, and then after that I will do a spoiler discussion of Silver Shadows once I get to it. Hopefully in the next 2 months. But yeah, I'm working on it, so don't worry. You'll get to hear all my thoughts about them just a little bit of time. So yeah, 5 stars, very good. Cannot wait with that cliffhanger to see what happens in Fiery Heart. Now the next book I read was Untold by Sarah Reese Rabin, which is the second book in the Limber Legacy series, the sequel to Unspoken. I really like this book. I gave it 4.5 5 stars. It was very good. The characters are always witty. The plot was a little bit weak at points and a little bit confusing, but the ending was really interesting, and I'm really interested to see how the ending happens and if it is unique and different, which I really think she's really capable of doing. So I'll be very excited to read Unmade when it comes out in this month. I might not read it this month, but I'm definitely going to read it in the next few months. So now the next book I read is one that I've heard so many good things about, and after Anne and the French Kiss, I just had to read it. Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. I absolutely adored this book. I did not put it down. I read it in 2 days flat. I love Lola. I love Cricket. Great romance, great self-discovery on both sides, male and female. So I think that was very interesting. I think that's one thing Stephanie Perkins is very good at, creating interesting stories for both the male and female counterparts. And I love Lola. I'm in theater and I'm in like that world, so it was just so much fun to read about. In right after this, which I gave 5 stars, I then read Isla and the Happily Ever After, which is the conclusion to this series. This series doesn't have a name, so I'm just going to call it the Stephanie Perkins series. I really loved it. I gave it 5 stars. It was such a unique and different romance than I've ever really read before, especially in relation to the books in the subsequent books in the series. But it not only was a good end for these characters, it was a good end for all of the characters. I'm really wondering if we're ever going to see these characters again because they're kind of awesome. Maybe we'll get another book with them, hopefully. If you know, please comment below. Don't try to crush my dreams. I really do like these characters. All throughout the month of August, I've been listening to The Arctic Circle by Artemis Fowl. I really like this book. They're really fun to read and listen to, and I love Ian Colfer, so I was really excited to see where the series went. It's a really long series, so I'm probably just going to take the rest of it from the library, but I love the way that I hear it, and it's just a really fun series. 4 stars, really great for kids, really great for adults. It's so like high fantasy and like just interesting. So very good series. And that was the last thing I listened to in September. Keep an eye out. I'm gonna post the last thing I read in August. Sorry, I'm gonna post my September to be read shortly. So keep an eye out. Have a very nice day. Let me know what your favorite things to read in August was. It was my birthday month, and I think I did very good. But yeah, comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see. Any more videos you guys want to see. What you think I should read next. And yeah, have a very nice day, everyone. Bye.